Hello, glad to be back. Sorry for the delay in the video slash streaming, but unfortunately our HVAC unit was starting to leak in the hallway, and through a bunch of different circumstances, the apartment complex basically had to install a bunch of very loud wind machines in the hallway, which made it basically impossible to record any kind of good content. But that hassle is behind us now, so we're gonna try and get ourselves a silent run today. Let's see what we can make happen today. Alright, so we have some good choices. I'm personally partial to stone humidifier right off the bat, but let's just take a quick look at the map and see what kind of rest site situation we're looking at, if that's even possible. So 3 easy combats right up the center, followed by a ton of Act 1 events. Hmm. It doesn't look like there's a lot of campfires, though. One. I mean, I guess I could get three if I follow up this way, and then be prepared to fight some elites. But right now, it doesn't look like the humidifier is gonna pan out as my first immediate option. It looks like we kind of want to position ourselves into making ourselves as strong as possible for the late act elites. Thankfully, they each have a campfire before them. In that case, I think that the correct decision will be the Leafy Poultice. Tools of the trade and leading strikes. So right now we have some very strong tools to lead into a potential sly build and potentially some shivs. We'll see if we can make something work. Let's see. I think we want to get rid of tools of the trade, focus this one. 13 health isn't great. Hmm. We'll take one. Okay. Could have gone worse. Could have gone worse. There's the full block. One. Okay, two. I took two. Infinite blades. I did say I potentially wanted to go into shivs, and this power, in my opinion, is actually one of the best for a shivs build, so glad to get it early. Got some underdocks easy fights to take care of. And the more front-loaded damage we get, the better suited we'll be for these potential elites. I'm expecting a terror eel fight, but you never know. Hmm. I mean, I definitely want to play that. We don't even have any sly stuff yet, so Tools of the Trade is kind of a dead draw right now. I think this becomes 2 times 2, which turns it from 6 to 4, and 9 becomes 6. So we save more damage, actually, going after the neutralize for the back. So 6 plus 6 is 12, so we're full blocking, and we can focus this one in the front. We have a speed potion in case any of my decisions are a miscalculation, but so far it seems to be going well. So we full block with that, which means we can focus all of our damage on the front. And we'll save his kill for next turn. Okay, and we have 6 whole damage, I believe. Looks like a bit more than that. Strength Potion is great to hold on to for now. Calc Gamble. I mean, as I said, I did want to build into Sly, and this is one of the best Sly enabling cards. but I really do need something sly to enable. I think Calc Gamble is good enough of a take on its own regardless of a sly build, so I think I'm just going to take it. Alright, full block, leading strike, get some good damage. Last easy combat for the floor. So far, we've managed to keep chip to a very, very minimum. I think we want to play Infinite Blades, defend, Calc Gamble. I think there's a very good chance that we save basically most of the chip damage from this fight. Yeah. And then we have lethal here. Good fight. Next potion might prove to be... No, I feel like the elite fights are probably short enough where the immediate steroid is better than the long haul. Although this would be better for the boss, but I don't think that I have anything that requires the boss to be a concern right now. Let's see. I mean, Snakebite, Ricochet, too. Ricochet is a really good take because it pairs with the Calc Gamble, the Tools of the Trade, and is a very good target for a lot of the Act 1 events that we're about to be running into. Like Retain, the Sharp Book. I think Ricochet is too good of a take here for me to pass up on, even though I would love both of these cards. Alright, time to see what events... yep, Sharp Book. Did I call it, or did I call it? Or just put some Sharp 2 on that Ricochet and go about our day? I'm not looking to have any permanent curses, especially since I'm dodging the shop to go on this path. So we'll just take the first chest. Ooh, a pocket watch. Now, that's going to require some smart play from my end, because limiting myself to 3 cards in a Shiv build's kind of difficult, but we can make it work. I think correct play is Survivor, Ricochet. Three puts him at 10. So I can literally do 11 to you with this. Infinite Blades is in play, and we'll take just 1 damage. Okay, this actually might be the damage steroid. We'll see. He's at 13, so we have lethal here. And then I think we do want to use this. Okay, so managed to stay above 50 after the first difficult fight, quote-unquote. I think Bouncing Flask might be the take here, because we do need to at least consider Soulfish a little bit. Fresnel Lens. Man, I've never seen my silent health that low, but I think the amount of health saved over a run from this particular relic kind of just justifies it. But I guess we'll see. Embrace, that's a good relic. We're at max health, I guess, so let's get some upgrades. Ricochet is our primary damage right now. It is the damage race, so we're going to use the strength potion I was saving. Tools of the Trade is great to get into play. Vambrace saves me some damage. We can get rid of the Ricochet now. Taking a little bit of a hit here, but that's okay. Pocket Watch, beautiful. And I think we basically clutched this. Get rid of Ricochet. Yeah, good fight, good fight. Skill Potion. Ooh. Shadow Meld. I feel like with the amount of health we have that this is probably an essential take, so we will take this. Whetstone, 2 strikes, thank you. Like, leading strike was right there. Maybe neutralize. Oh well. Uh, yeah, percentage-wise, I guess we're kind of high on health. Will make Shadow Meld a lot more playable and make ourselves a lot more survivable. This is the skill potion for sure. We'll neutralize you. And that actually gives us lethal here. Very solid start. Alright, taking a hit, but that's expected on elite fights. Shadow Melds, Cloak and Dagger. I feel like I still want to get tools in play. Okay. So 12, we have 20 damage incoming. But I think we could get lethal on the 12. I'm gonna need to take a quick look. So he's gonna be at 18, take away 9, so he's at 9. Take away 4, put him at 5, plus 7. I need to deal 12. So 9. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe I could kill him, actually. In which case, we'll get rid of the infinite blades. Good. Alright, and damage was kept to a minimal this turn. Broken Dagger, Bouncing Flask. He's dead, so I don't need to focus him anymore. Okay, not bad. Get rid of Ricochet. And that's the fight. Leg Sweep with an enchant on it. Solid. $25 damage is a great chunk to take off right at the beginning. Yeah, nearly. I took over half his health. Shadow Melds. Leg Sweep. Infinite Blade. Wow, 52 block. Yeah, survivability's looking pretty good despite that 45 at my total health there. A full block right there. And a footwork. I mean, we're really forcing the survivability aspect today. And I think this is probably where I need to heal. Gosh, that heal's so tiny. Bouncing Flask turn 1 when he's not doing damage. Great start. Footwork in play, back in, then defend. Thank you, Vambrace. Tools of the trade, Infinite Blades, Survivor. So far, the turns seem to be going my way. Keep him weak for next turn. And I guess a few turns after that. Get rid of the basic strike there, I suppose. He's intangible, so it's not like anything's happening right now. But every damage counts, I guess. Right, we'll just discard that. Shiv. Bouncing Flask. Calc Gamble gets rid of that. And then the last beckon. Alright, we'll get rid of this beckon. Survivor the Ricochet for sure. I think the leg sweep helps here. Start the beckon. Alright, we just need to deal 21 more damage. He's not even doing damage this turn, and we got basically lethal. Alright, yeah, so the fight went basically about as well as I would have hoped. Good fight. Master Planner. Well, that certainly is a good addition. Makes Bouncing Flask a potential sly target now. And yeah, no, with Tools of the Trade, I feel like this is a insta-take. Let's get it. Definitely need to upgrade it when we get the chance. Suppress. I feel like I have upgraded Leg Sweep already, so I'm not really hurting on the whole weakness application right now. Not really hurting on damage either. Bouncing Flask Ricochet has been pretty consistent. Uh, Potions. I have 400 golds. Alright, so looking off the top of my head, the path that I want has a lot of fighting, for sure. But we have some campfires. And then a late shop. We'll have a ton of money by then. In which case, I feel like maybe we want to pad our deck out just a little bit. Potion slots would be great. Not contagious, very dying, architect help you. Interesting. Never really stopped to look at the flavor text from the ancients. Does that mean that the silent is potentially, like, sick? I think I'm gonna see what I could do with card additions. Okay. Flick of Flax. Another leg sweep. Bubble Bubble. Adrenaline and Shadow Step. Bullet Time actually is kind of a hilarious way to get Master Planner online, because basically it gives every single skill I play with Bullet Time the sly tendency from Master Planner. I'm sold. We'll take Bubble Bubble. Second leg sweep. Guess Deadly Poison. We'll see. Hold on. Deflect. against the worm. Dex poison is looking like it's bubble bubble, bouncing flask. Yeah, I think a deadly poison helps round that out. Do I care about poison stab? No. Alright, we'll skip that. Alright, let's see if what we built so far can hold up to Act 2. Oh, jeez. Vambrace at least gives me the stun I was hoping for. So full block turn 1. Bullet time. We will go for a leg sweep. Calc gamble. Ah. Well. Taking a hit. But that's okay. Oof, Master Planner cannot get an upgrade soon enough, apparently. We're definitely full blocking this turn. We get rid of that. Shadow Meld, Bullet Time, Leg Sweep for each of them. He dies next turn. Yeah, pretty sure 80 block is enough. Acrobatics. Yes. Excellent bullet time. And Vambrace, keeping the chip to a minimum. I think that's the fight. Good fight. Phantom Blades does make my Infinite Blades become kind of useful for this deck. That way it's not just an extra 4, it's actually some meaningful damage. And it's upgraded already. Huh. Bullet Time also needs an upgrade. Get a Bouncing Flask out. Get a Footwork and a Leg Sweep. Now he's weak for next turn, which means we could play another Leg Sweep and a Phantom Blade. Neutralize, keep him weak forever. Hal Campbell does get the Ricochet off when he has no thorns. I don't see a better time to use it for this fight. Alright, and now he's not going to attack next turn. Man, this needs to be upgraded already. I gotta start learning to play around the Cloak Clasp. I feel like I've been getting a little hindered by that. Like, I've been playing unnecessary extra block at the end of some of these turns. Good fight. Skip. I think the deck is at an adequate size right now. Ah. You know what? At this point, I'm not really looking to add too much to the deck. I'm actually looking for mostly card removes. And anything that I do add to the deck has to be pretty exceptional. So I think it's okay if we get Bing Bong, which means I will not take the health. We got Bing Bong. 45 health with a Bing Bong. I don't usually find myself in positions like this. Uh... Hmm. Okay. Master Planner is finally in play. My shivs do a big bunch of damage now. I think we want to calc gamble here. Okay. Drink a potion. I guess we'll just block for 5. Take the 5. Oh! Cloak Clasp saved my day. Thank you. Cloak Clasp, you are a hero. Bullet Time. And now Bullet Time can be played by discarding it, actually. Taking some chip that I would have preferred not to take, but that's alright. Shadow Meld showing up at the exact right moment, but weak on him for the rest of the fight. $26, so they're dealing 23, he's dead, so I can afford to play the strike. What a silly interaction. Okay. I don't... Alright, so Master Planner. Ouch. Alrighty, it looks like we were able to make our way through this fight with some careful consideration. Fruit juice, a very much needed boost to our max health. 50 definitely looking a little better. Second calc gamble. And we have a third calc gamble because of Bing Bong. Honestly, that's amazing. Alright, let's get our health back to where we feel a little more comfortable. Gorge it. I think we could probably afford an upgrade on the Master Planner right now. I'm getting just tired of trying to get it in play. It's almost killing me every time. Tools of the Trade. Acrobatics. There's Master Planner. Beautiful. Oh, what do we get rid of? A strike, for sure. Hold on to the Calc Gamble for now. Yeah, my defenses are feeling pretty impenetrable right now. Shadow Melt. The deck really seems to be working. I hope this is a trend that continues. Because right now, feeling pretty powerful. Oof, that's a lot of damage incoming. But that's the fight. Good fight. I need an untouchable. Two of them, actually. I think not. We'll pass. We are going to hit a shop right after this, so I'm not super concerned double debt. Thanks, Bing Bong. That's the rare. And I guess we'll just take a potion. A pair. Oh my goodness, it's so nice to see my health going back up. Gigantification potion. Could be potentially fun with a really big shiv. Nope. Tracking. Yes. I'm sad that I had to take two of them, but that card kind of enables this deck a lot. Get tracking in play, perhaps. I think we want to get rid of this leg sweep. Ouch. Okay. Things are starting to look interesting. Okay, we're not going to take any of that. Finally made it to the shop. Well-laid oh, pentagraph. Yes. Remove one of these debts. 2 alchemizes, 2 potions a fight. Yes. Alright. Not a bad shop. Definitely need to heal. Let's see if this deck can hold up against the... See if putting weak on him at the very beginning will keep us safe. I think I did a bit of a misplay. We'll try that one more time. Not attacking this turn, so... Acrobatics draw first. Alchemize. I guess neutralize. Alright, we'll get Pocket Watch proc turn 1. This feels like the energy pot. Fools. Defend. Shiv. Getting a little close for my comfort. Discard a basic strike. We'll get Master Planner out. And leg sweep. We have one more card to play for Pocket Watch. 32 damage Shiv. We have 2 trackings now. Okay, we are 1 thing away. Okay, Frantic Escapes. Get rid of this debt. Oh, we have 1 tracking. It just says 2 times. Shadow Meld. Frantic Escape. Leg Sweep being able to be played for a discard is pretty sweet. So far, the deck looks like it's doing everything I wanted it to do. Get rid of the strike. Bullet time. Ow. Get rid of the ricochet. Acrobatics. Leg Sweep. Get rid of ricochet. Bubble, bubble. No, Calc Gamble first. Another tracking. Wow. This deck feels pretty powerful. Nightmare. No, I don't want 2 nightmares. That's crazy. 2 after images, though. Feels like it adds a lot of block. I'm already going for this whole impenetrable build. I want 2 after images. I think I could be sold on it. Kind of just ruins my calc gambles if I take the fiddle, so not gonna do that. Honestly, starting with a free power, especially if it's tracking, I'm... Oh, I could get 6 apparitions with Bing Bong, though. And I've already been giving up max HP, so... 6 apparitions are pretty sweet. I don't know, I don't... This is one of the more unique decks that I've made, for sure. So pathing-wise... I do want to hit a few campfires if possible. I think, given what's presented before me, not a lot of campfires in general. Sheesh. Alright, let's give it a try. Second acrobatics, third acrobatics. The more card draw I add, the better and more consistent the deck will be, right? That's how that works. Weakness potion seems pretty good here. Yeah. Permafrost. Okay. A little more safety when playing some powers. Oh, there's so many things that could happen here. I think we want footwork and leg sweep. Sorry for the lack of commentary so far, but this deck is a lot more thinking than I'm used to. I think Energy Potion will do me a lot better than a Retain Potion, honestly. Moving on. Cal Gamble seems correct. Master Planner, get that in play. Um, Acrobatics. Energy Potion. Play both apparitions. Then we can replace one of the potions. I think I will preemptively throw that. This fight could definitely use the little boost. I think we want to use Bouncing Flask, Infinite Blades. Thank you, apparitions. Alright, so the strength demon is going to be removed now. Apparitions always appearing at the right moment. Thank you. I want to gamble all that garbo. Bouncing flask. Bubble bubble. Look at the trade. Nice. Replace our potion. And the fight is over. More calculated gambles. Oh, I guess... Honestly? Sure. I got a lot of relics to increase my maximum health after all the negatives that I took for it. We want to take 2 more footworks. Yes. What an absolutely silly deck this is. Apparition. Get rid of an artifact and replace that. Okay. Man, it's weird seeing the silence model so big. Alright, pocket watch. Give me something good. Preferably better than that. I think this deck is actually fully capable of taking care of this fight. Just needs to scale up a little bit. Just expect to never have money again. Apparition, showing up at the exact right moment. Feel like I really want to apply some weakness if I can. More weakness. Starting to get a little overwhelmed with the burns, unfortunately. Hmm. What power would potentially save me here? Let's find out. Accelerant? Ouch. Alright, well, got, you got one hit off. I think we'll be alright. Bag of prep to make up for the mushroom that I took earlier. I think I'm good on that front. Service today's decide. Of course, of course. I get 2 doubts. Thank you, Bing Bong. You've been basically garbage every single time I've taken you. Thank you. Thank you, Bing Bong. These could become bad lucks if I transform them. I'll just transform strikes. Okay. Weakness potion. Tools of the Trade, Phantom Blades. So many powers to set up with this deck. It's pretty ridiculous. One of these, use that and that. Hmm. It's basically a given that the longer a fight drags on for, the more likely this deck is to just win. Oops. Get rid of that. Basically just expect to have no money. Hmm. Alright, Frog Knight. Good fight, good fight. Don't think I need the Dex potion as much as I need the Strength one, honestly. We don't need to add anything else. I keep saying that. Thank you. Oh my gosh, the bridge vent. Why would you hate bridges after that? That's incredible. Alright, almost. I think the play is definitely use both potions, though. That on leg sweep, master planner, tracking. There we go. I think we want to play after image, leg sweep. So doubt doesn't matter in this fight at all, honestly. Apparition, infinite blades. Just try to get as many powers out as I can, I suppose. Get rid of that. Definitely feels like an apparition turn. Footwork. Phantom blades. Get rid of the locked curse. Probably should have played that first. $40 damage Shiv. $15 times 3, so 45 damage incoming. Feels like I could probably work my way around that. I mean, I could just honestly kill him, but I feel like there's just a little more setup to be done. So acrobatics lets me get off another bouncing flask. Put more weakness on there. Okay, taking a small hit, but I think it was worth it to make sure I was fully ready for the queen part of this fight. Alright. Feeling 30. Solid damage. Card to... Gotta be the leg sweep, right? Give. Get that power out of this rotation. Bouncing Flask. What a truly ridiculous run. Alright, and let's see if this deck handles the specimen. Feels like I definitely want to start with that potion for sure. We'll hold on to the fire pot. Multiple apparitions. Yeah, we'll retain these as well. Really good bullet time, but I don't have Master Planner out yet. I think the play is definitely tracking Health Gamble. Second tracking. More apparition. There's the Master Planner too. So Master Planner and then 2 apparitions. Then I get the draw with a pocket watch. Get another apparition out. Looks like when Master Planner's in play, we want to play as many acrobatics as possible. Footwork. Calc Gamble. Acrobatics. Another Alchemy. $55. Scary. Bullet time. And we'll leave that one alone. He's still weak. Makes me think that we can probably just kill him here. Get Master Planner out of the rotation. infinite blades for sure. Shadow meld. And Calc Gamble will prevent a wound from being added. Alright, taking a hit, unfortunately. But that's what we got our max health back for. Acrobatics. Good. Okay, we're gonna definitely acro this turn. Bullet time. Okay, we got a wound, unfortunately. Still weak, which means 48. Okay. I guess. Moving on to the last phase. Alright, so basically most things have Sly now, which is incredibly good. Okay, looks like we're able to put up the block necessary. It doesn't really matter here. Gotta give everything I can Sly. Yeah, it doesn't look like he has much of a shot at actually ever breaking through our defenses. We just put up way too much block. I mean, and not that I'm complaining, obvious. Guess we'll play a free bullet time. Alright, we just have to survive one more cycle. Good game. Wow, that took some fancy maneuvering, but the risk I took at the beginning really paid off. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the run. Definitely a fun run for sure. You never really get to see giant silence, so. And with that, have a good evening.